So for the past 2 days, today and yesterday was was unbelievable. I have like a new child. Well, he's not new. He's just transitioned over to MySpace because he's soon gonna be a year. So I'm just transitioning him for the process to get over into the toddler room. And listen, yesterday he pooped on the floor. Like he didn't poop on the floor. He pooped in his pamper. And normally he would poop in his pamper and the poop would come out. So this is nothing new. But now he's on the floor rather than in his bouncer. He was playing and all the poop was just all over the floor. And I was just like, oh my God. Oh my gosh. And before that, I had, let me turn that in there. So, and before that, I had another child that I was feeding and he projectile vomited all over the floor. So I had to clean that up. And then this baby pooped and the poop came out and he was just smearing it on the floor. So I had to go and wash him down and change him. And now today, I placed him in the playpen so that he can go, so that I can go and get their lunches ready. And I come back and he and the other little girl got poop on them. And there was poop all over the floor of the playpen. And I was just like, no, this is going to be a task. Like, ay. Poop, the poop was everywhere. So now I had to break this down. After I wipe out all the poop pieces, I have to break this down and wash the actual thing, the pen itself. So that's just how I've been. That's just how I have been going through the past 2 days. I've been dealing with poop and vomit. This is a part of childcare that I do not look forward to. Like, and the thing that makes it more difficult is that other children are involved. Like, there were other children in the area, so we had to try and clear them out. But if it was just him, it would be easy to just take him up and just clean up. But it's other children involved, so you're trying to get him out of the way and still hold him from putting his hands in his mouth. And it's just like, ay. So now I have to figure out how, like, try to time his poops so that this don't keep happening, because he's going to be on the floor a lot more now. So, and if he poops, it's gonna come out because it has been coming out forever, like all the time. It's nothing new. It comes out. So gotta figure that out, because we can't be having poop everywhere and other children around. Story of my life. Okay, so it's now 9:02. I had some salty fish soup, and I did my lesson planner on Sunday. Tell me why I picked the wrong age group 1. I picked the wrong week 2. I just can't understand, like, what? So now I have to go ahead and redo it so that we can have an activity for this week. That's wild. That's very odd. Because how did I sit down and do a whole week of activities and did not notice that I had the wrong week or the wrong age group? At some point I did see some older activities, but then I was just like, it's probably just that activity. But as I keep going, I noticed, well, afterwards, that it was the wrong age group. So strangely enough, when I checked back to the planner, it seems like we've done all of the activities that we were supposed to do for this week, already. So what do we do this week if we've done them already? And why did we do them already? This is not working out. I may just have to stick to the activities that I planned on Sunday, because if we already done this week's activity, then it only makes sense to do what I did. So this is what I'm gonna have to do. I'll just have to, if only I could have like moved, like changed the date for a specific activity, then yeah, that would have been good, but I can't. That's only an iPod, and please ignore the noise in the background. Ignore the noise. So my windows are dusty. So I gotta wipe these down. And then there's Sylvester. Sylvester, say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You gonna help me clean? Help me wipe down these windows. So for my peoples, whoever you are, whatever business that you're in, you know, I just want to say, give it your best. Even though sometimes your best don't seems like it's good enough, continue to just show up. Every day, just keep showing up. Because at the end of the day, you have done all that you could do and given all that you could have given, and leave the rest to Jesus. We have to make sure that our front entrances are nice and clean, because this is what our families see as soon as they come. We have to make sure that our space is welcoming and tidy. So make sure your business is nice and clean, the service that you're offering is quality, and that everything in your surroundings are in order. What's the point trying to invest in something if you're not caring it or stewarding your resources? There's no point. So put in that extra effort. Wipe down the window, wipe down the counter, wipe down the doors, wipe down everything. You know, so that when people come, they have nothing, you know, they don't have no complaints. No, look at this. Look at this. Look at my sign. My sign is not even legible. This is crazy. So I am working on getting a new sign this week. We need a new sign. We cannot go another month with this sign. Sylvester, give me a break, Sylvester. Give me a break. Give me a break, Sylvester. To make sure the place clean. Give me a break. Go and pour out your own food. How about that? Yeah? Go and pour it out yourself. The sandflies bite up my skin. Pour out your own food. Okay, so it's a brand new day, January 29, and I started out this month worried about my enrollments, and to this date we are overflowing. And you know, God is good. Prayer and, you know, just having faith works. And sometimes, even though I know God come through every time, I still struggle with doubt. You know, I still what the word is, I still underestimate the the work that I've been doing and the ability to achieve the goals that I have to achieve or I have achieved. And I'm so grateful. I'm happy that we have an overflow. I'm happy for every one of the families. We went an entire month without the children getting sick, and then one child came in, and then the children are now sick again. And that part really bothers me because I don't like having to inconvenience families. I don't like having to say, hey, can you come and pick up your child? That bothers me. Like, I get really, really stressed because I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this family, obviously they have to go out and work and do all the things that they have to do, and then to stop now and to come and care for your sick child. That bothers me. And so I'm trying my very best to have a clean environment. We do all of the cleaning that needs to be done every single day. We try, ask the parents to keep the children at home. And so now we're going to be separating the children, as you guys know, into 2 rooms. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that this helps as well, like having them in a smaller group, so that maybe the spread, or maybe we would be able to keep sickness at bay, because not all of them are in the same space. And once we were able to identify the child that is sick and the parents come in a timely manner, we can be able to manage this. And I'm praying and I'm hoping and praying that this works, and if families aren't able to adhere to our sickness policies and they need to move to another daycare, that is fine. But it's also not fine because, I want to be able to keep our families. And I know that our service is not going to be for everyone, but at the same time, we want to do our best to, have a good retention of our families. So that is really the thing that is concerning me at this point, the sickness. But like I said, they have met a whole month without getting sick. I know this one girl, her mom was at the point of tears because she was just like, oh my God, my daughter just keeps getting sick. So far, she has been going good. And more than likely, she probably will get sick from this wave of sickness, but she lasted a very long time. So that shows that, in some way it is working, but it's just that parents really, really need to focus on helping. Like, if you see any signs of sickness, like, just keep them home just in case. Don't bring them for us to be like, oh no, this child appears to be getting sick. So I have to stick to it. I have to keep trying. I have to, do my best, because we need to have a safe environment for our children, and we need to have an environment that doesn't have reoccurring sicknesses. So let's see. Okay, friends, it's now 8:48. I made pasta and chicken with chicken breast and some tri-colored pasta. There's no cream because I don't know how to make the pasta with the cream sauce yet. So I just did this by sauteing the chicken in the pan and then adding some water to it and some seasoning and give the chicken a flavor, and then just add everything to the bowls. I probably could have gotten 4 bowls, but I just decided to put them in 3 bowls. So this is gonna last us 2 days. Yes, 2 days. Well, 2.5 days. So Thursday and Friday. But I'm not gonna have any of this for Friday. Good morning. We are in February, my friends. Can you imagine? We are in February. January flew by so quickly. And as I was saying in the video earlier, is that trusting in God is very, very vital, because I cannot imagine, I could have never imagined being in the position that we are in now at the beginning of January, really and truly. And I'm so grateful to God. And God, even though God blesses us, we have to be prepared to handle the blessing. That is one thing for sure, because sometimes when we get blessings, we get so excited and we do a disservice to God's blessing. And so with that, I'm just praying,
for God's wisdom, for God's guidance on how to continue to provide a great service, how to continue to steward my money well, how to continue to do the best that I can, that the blessing can continue to flow. You know what I mean? So that's that. February is a new month. I have to prepare curriculums and stuff. I have to continue to work on time management. This month I did a horrible job because I just spend too much time doing the things that are not necessary. So this month I have to continue to work on time management, work on balancing personal life, work life, ministry, and so that I can be a better leader, so that I can be physically and mentally able to do all of these things at once. So that is the goal for February. I don't know, what is your goal for February? Let me know in the comments. I am going to church. My friend's baby is christening today, and I just stopped to get some breakfast from our children's fundraiser at the church. And so that's about what we're gonna do in the morning. In the afternoon, I'm just gonna be planning my curriculum. I'm gonna be preparing for daycare tomorrow, and hopefully the month of February goes well. I just want to wish you guys a wonderful Sunday. Bye. See you next vlog.